Right now, there are YouTube channels pulling in millions of views by doing one very specific thing: posting AI-generated time-lapse construction video content. These are basically before and after construction transformations turned into satisfying construction videos that people can't stop watching. If you look closely at channels like Structural Aesthetics, you'll notice something important. They haven't been around for long, less than a year in some cases. Yet, they've already built hundreds of thousands of subscribers and consistent viral videos. That alone tells you this isn't guesswork, it's actually working. And it's not just one channel doing this. There are newer channels doing the exact same style of time-lapse transformation content, and they're also raking in massive views across YouTube, X, Instagram, and TikTok. So what we're looking at here is a viral niche specifically satisfying construction videos built with AI video creation free tools. That's exactly what I'll be breaking down in this content creation tutorial. I'll be showing you how to make viral videos in this niche step by step, using the same workflow that produces these time-lapse construction video results. Nothing complicated, nothing theoretical, just the actual process. Now, one important thing I want you to understand early is this: I didn't arrive at this workflow randomly. I tried several different approaches before settling on this one, and eventually I had to develop my own prompt system to make this work properly. That prompt is something I'll be sharing for free, and you'll find it linked in the description of the video. You'll also notice other channels like Alpha Minute for You, which is another example of how fast this niche can grow. Again, less than a year old, already pulling millions of views, with estimated earnings that show just how profitable this type of content can be. This is why I'm saying clearly, this is a niche you can start creating in. So here's what we're going to cover in this tutorial. I'll walk you through idea generation, image planning, image creation, and then turning those images into a proper time-lapse construction video that feels smooth, satisfying, and viral ready. Everything connects from one step to the next, and I'll explain exactly why each step matters. Before we move into the actual creation process, the very first thing you need to do is download the document I mentioned earlier. You'll find it in the description inside my Telegram channel. That document contains the prompts we'll be using throughout this entire workflow, and without it, the process won't make sense. Once you have that document ready, we can move straight into the first real step of the process, which is video idea generation. That's where everything begins. Now that you have the document downloaded, the first real step in creating this time-lapse construction video is idea generation. Without a clear idea, everything else falls apart. So this step is more important than it looks. So here's what we do. We go straight to ChatGPT. Basically, this is where we use a prompt to generate construction transformation ideas that already fit this viral niche. Inside the document, you see the first prompt labeled for video ideas. All you have to do is copy that prompt exactly as it is. Once you paste that prompt into ChatGPT, you wait. ChatGPT will then generate multiple construction transformation ideas for you. And this is important, you're not trying to use all of them. You simply scan through the ideas and pick one that feels clear and visually strong. In this situation, let's say we choose the idea unfinished bathroom slab to luxury bathroom. That becomes the foundation for everything that follows. Once you've chosen your idea, you go back to the document again, because now we move into step-by-step image planning. This is where the second prompt comes in. This prompt is for frame-to-frame image generation. And yes, it's a long prompt. That's intentional. Basically, the level of detail in this prompt is what allows the AI to produce consistent, hyper-realistic results. You copy the entire second prompt and paste it into ChatGPT. But before sending it, there's one key thing you must change. Inside the prompt, you see a section where you replace the selected idea. So you take the idea you chose, unfinished bathroom slab to luxury bathroom, and paste it right there. Next, you decide how many images you want to generate. This directly affects your time-lapse transformation length. Basically, the number of images determines how smooth and detailed your time-lapse construction video will be. For example, if you want an 8-second video, you generate 2 images, a before and an after. If you want a longer 16-second video, you generate 3 images, a before, a middle, and an after. In this walkthrough, we are using 3 images, so we enter that number into the prompt. Once that's done, you send the prompt. Now, ChatGPT generates structured image prompts for image 1, image 2, and image 3. These are not images yet. They are detailed image descriptions designed to guide the image generation process. This part matters because this is what ensures consistency across your satisfying construction videos. Each image prompt is designed to flow naturally into the next, so the final video doesn't feel jumpy or random. At this point, step 1 is complete. You now have your image prompts. The next step is turning those prompts into actual images, and that's where we move into image generation. Now that we have our image prompts ready, the next step is image generation. This is where we actually turn those prompts into visuals that will later become our time-lapse construction video. For this step, we're using Google Gemini with Nanobanana. Basically, Nanobanana is the image generation system inside Google Gemini that allows us to create hyper-realistic images from detailed prompts. When you open Google Gemini, the first thing you want to do is make sure the Create Image option is toggled on and that Pro is selected. Once that's set, you go back to ChatGPT and copy the prompt for image 1. Then you paste that prompt into Gemini and send it. At this point, you simply wait. Nanobanana takes a bit of time because it refines composition, lighting, and overall realism, which is exactly what we want for satisfying construction videos. After a short wait, the image will be generated. This first image represents the before state of the construction. You open the image, download it, and save it clearly. For example, as image 1. Naming matters here because we'll be using these images in sequence. Next, we generate image 2. You go back to ChatGPT, copy the prompt for image 2, and return to Google Gemini. This time, before sending the prompt, you attack image 1. Basically, attaching the previous image helps maintain consistency in structure, layout, and visual flow across the time-lapse transformation. You paste the prompt, confirm Pro is still selected, and send it. Again, you wait for Nanobanana to finish its work. Once the image appears, you download it and save it as image 2. Now we repeat the same process for image 3. Copy the third image prompt, go back to Gemini, attach image 2, paste the prompt, and send. Attaching the last generated image each time is how we keep the construction evolution looking natural instead of random. Once image 3 is generated, download and save it as image 3. At this point, all image generation is complete. But there is one issue we need to fix before moving forward. You'll notice that each image has a Nanobanana watermark. We don't want that showing in our final video because it affects the overall quality. So the next step is watermark removal. If you're on Windows, you can open each image and use the built-in AI erase tool. Basically, this tool allows you to brush over the watermark area and remove it intelligently. Reduce your brush size to around 20, then carefully erase the watermark and wait for the AI to process. Once the watermark is gone, save the image. Repeat this exact process for image 2 and image 3. When you're done, you should have 3 clean, watermark-free images ready for video generation. Now that the images are prepared, the next step is converting these images into a proper time-lapse construction video. That's where video generation comes in. Now we move into the video generation stage, where everything finally comes together. This is where we convert our images into a proper time-lapse construction video. First, go back to the document and copy the video generation prompt. This prompt is designed to create frame-to-frame video instructions based on the number of images you generated earlier. Paste these prompts into ChatGPT and send it. Since we are working with 3 images, ChatGPT will generate 2 clips. Clip 1 transitions from image 1 to image 2, and clip 2 transitions from image 2 to image 3. This frame-to-frame approach is what makes the time-lapse transformation feel smooth and satisfying. Once the prompts are ready, we move to Google Flow to access VEO 3. Basically, Google Flow is the interface that allows you to use VEO 3 for video generation. You launch Flow, create a new project, and make sure your settings are correct. One important thing to note here is that Google Flow provides 100 free credits every month, which limits how many videos you can generate. Because of that limit, you want to set the output to 1 video per prompt instead of 4. We're also using VEO 3.1 fast and the frames to video option. Now, copy the prompt for clip 1 from ChatGPT and paste it into Flow. Press Shift and enter to format the prompt properly. Then, attach the strict action control prompt to ensure the video follows the instructions closely without unnecessary movements. Next, upload image 1 as the start frame and image 2 as the end frame. This tells VEO 3 exactly how the transformation should begin and end. Once everything is set, start the generation and wait for it to finish. When the first clip is done, download it. Then repeat the exact same process for clip 2. Copy the second prompt, paste it into Flow, attach the strict action control prompt, upload image 2 as the start frame and image 3 as the end frame, and generate the second clip. After downloading both clips, the final step is editing. Open CapCut and import the 2 videos. Add them to your timeline so they play one after the other, forming a complete time-lapse construction video. You'll notice a VEO 3 watermark on the videos. To remove it, click on each clip, go to the video settings, and increase the scale to around 115%. Basically, scaling slightly zooms the video so the watermark is cropped out. Once both clips are scaled, you can export the final video. At this point, your satisfying construction videos are complete, and you now have a full time-lapse transformation ready to post. Lastly, this entire workflow shows you how to make viral videos in a niche that's already proven to work. From idea generation to image planning to image creation and finally video generation, every step connects smoothly. If you follow this process exactly, you'll be able to create consistent time-lapse construction video content using AI video creation free tools and start publishing in a viral niche with confidence.